Yeah.
Oh, did he die? Dang. Oh, I didn't know. Dang, he died. No. That's sad. I thought he was gonna make it.
You've been banging your foot on that table all day.
Yeah, I just got news that the 9-year-old at the Astroworld that was in a coma died. Dang. So I was dead. 10 people. That's sad. That just ruined my whole day. I thought he was gonna make it through. Nope. Do you have any other things? Any other topics? That was the last topic I had.
That was the last topic I had. What's his name?
The kid? Ezra Blunt. I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Ezra Blunt.
Yes.
The 9-year-old that passed away from his injuries at Astroworld.
That's sad. And the reason why this one, like, for me, is like hits the hardest is because, like, it's not like he passed out from being like suffocated. Like, I think he literally was like trampled. Like, he fell off his dad. You know, like some of these other people who died, like I think initially they couldn't breathe, so they like passed out, so they didn't even like feel the, they might have not felt the pain of being stomped on. But this kid literally was like knocked out from being stomped on because I think he fell off his dad's shoulder. Dang, I thought he was gonna make it. That's ruined my whole day. Especially because it's like this hearing his dad talk about, like, he found out about Travis Scott through Fortnite. So, he was like mad excited to be there. That's so messed up.
It's so interesting that Fortnite thing really
got a lot of kids.
And this is not to take away from what happened, but just hearing that is so interesting. I didn't understand the magnitude of that collaboration.
Yeah, so many kids became fans of him.
I just assumed that was just because I thought people were already fans of him, and that just was just one of those things.
Yeah, the way the dad described it was the dad, was a Travis Scott fan. I think he said he'd been to shows before, and then he actually found out, like, oh, you a fan too? Like, him and his son were talking, and his son was talking about Fortnite. He's like, oh, that's cool. Like, we're both a fan. Like, this is the memories we're gonna make together. Yeah, it's messed up. Well, no, I'm in a bad mood.
Well,
yeah, mostly in the news was updates on the Travis Scott situation, the Astroworld. The lawsuits are piling up.
Over 100 now, I think, is the total count.
Mm-hmm. There's been press conferences with like some of the people who were there.
People camped outside his house.
Yeah, weirdos.
I'm here to quadruple down.
What?
I'm not one of those people that runs away and strays away from backlash or tries to appease anybody's what the public opinion is or what anybody's gripes are. I'm here to quadruple down that all that fake performative.
It's performative.
I'm not a fan anymore. Yeah. I'm throwing away issues.
On TikTok, people are literally putting a caption to like boost this. When you're on Spotify, you could go to Travis Scott's page and say like mute his thing so that like when it says like I don't know how Spotify works, but apparently there's like play. Like he won't come up when it says play new artists
on a playlist or something.
Yeah. You guys aren't doing nothing. His sales were up 40%. Streams are up 40%. I thought he was canceled. He sold $15,000 this week. Units. In a 3-year. Sorry, 15,000 units this week in a 3-year-old album. Cancel culture is so real. He gained 1 million followers on Instagram. Cancel culture. I hope I get canceled one day because it seems great.
Seems fun.
And this is not me defending Travis. It's just I hate the whole when people have an issue with something, they always need one person to blame. Nobody's saying nothing about Live Nation, security, the way the barricades were set up. People who were there literally said, whoever set up these I can't talk. These barricades need to go to jail. Whoever allowed all these people to jump over the gates. Okay, yeah, Travis Scott encourages the craziness. He should be held accountable and to know you got to stop doing that. You can't be inciting stuff. Okay, I get that. But at the end of the day, people don't even have all the facts. They take bits and pieces of what they're getting from TikTok and think that they're expert, they're detectives, they're lawyers. You guys have no credentials in real life. Like, I hate these TikTok activists, these social media activists, these social media lawyers who read one article on law. Now you expert. Now you a lawyer. Did you pass the bar? Did you go to law school? Like, people don't got certifications or anything tangible to back up.
Wait, hold on. I gotta remember. I got the gunshot
Like,
button.
you're not an expert. You're not certified.
Wait, I got two different types.
You didn't go to law school.
Which one you want? We'll just
You didn't
alternate.
pass the bar. Oh no.
Oh,
You didn't pass the bar. You didn't put in that work. But you a lawyer. The Law and Order thing.
it gets crazy.
People, it's all these losers and who, in real life couldn't become a detective. So now they go on social media and pretend they're a detective. Like, a lot of social media people are losers. I will say that most people who doing this, a girl staying outside the house, you're a loser. It's fake activism. You don't care. You care about the clout. That's why you was posing for the pics.
Yeah, that's the funny part is that literally they were posing for the pig. Hey, I'm outside, guys.
Yep. Was that even his house? I don't even know.
It was his house.
Okay, so they did find his house. It's just a lot of weird stuff going on. People posting TikTok saying, "Look at Travis after the event." It was like a 3-year-old video. I'm like, I hope he sues for defamation because you guys are doing the most. Like, let's stick to the facts, and like it's disrespectful to the victims too. Like, let's stick to the facts and figure out what happened.
Clout chasing off of people dying is crazy.
Yeah, and trying to get a come up off of this is crazy too. Some of those people at the concert, I don't know if these lawsuits are going to go through because they just trying to make a come up now. There's always going to be those people. Like, no disrespect. I know there are people who were traumatized at that event and who were in that mosh pit who deserve money and compensation. Some people, I could guarantee you, probably weren't even anywhere near that trying to make money off of this.
Let me ask you this, right? Because initially in our first the episode we did before this was like right when it happened.
Yeah.
I initially said it's Travis's fault too.
Like initially, from like when you first heard about everything.
But now that I'm really thinking about it, how much of it is really his fault, right? Because I'm starting to think back, like he's been doing this for years.
He always had, and nobody had an issue with it until people died.
Literally the guy that was bloodied in the mouth, I think it was his show, or it might have been a Rocky show or something. Mm-hmm. It was either one of those two.
There was no public outrage.
Bloodied in the mouth, he's smiling for the cam, all that kind of stuff. This has been going on for years.
And people go to these things knowing that they want that. Like, I literally was like, oh, I want to rage. Like, they want to get hurt for some reason. It's like a thrill for them.
Yeah.
It's like a release. They don't want to die, of course, but people go for the punching and the rage. It's called moshing. The pushing people, that's literally what they go for. They open up the circle and they push each other. And they wild out.
For me, it's one thing if he was doing this on a festival that wasn't his necessarily.
Yeah, like Rolling Loud.
But people came for that, knowing that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna.
And there were other acts.
And this is
but
not.
you could have left after that.
This is definitely not a victim blame situation.
Yeah.
But I'm more so just saying, like, it's crazy to see how this has been a known thing. Like, that's just like a part of the performance experience, and that obviously something bad, tragic happens. So it makes sense. But this is not anything new. The
fainting is not new. Like people don't properly hydrate when they go into these things. So the fainting is not new. People are like, oh my God, people shouldn't be fainting. No, people shouldn't be going to mosh pits dehydrated because we didn't faint at his show.
Or even just regular concerts because
you're in a hot environment and
it's cramped. People faint at festivals all the time.
Mm-hmm. This is not new and people take drugs. These people are on drugs.
Or alcohol. Alcohol literally dehydrates you.
And take too much. Or drink too much.
And I have to keep saying this is not victim blaming.
It's not.
It's
being rational. It's seeing the whole picture.
It's just very interesting. The Travis meme, well, what became a meme, him at his concert with the flames in the background, him holding up the thing. Like all that stuff, all of the stuff like that and everything before it was hilarious.
Now it's demonic.
Even when people were getting injured back then, but now it's a demonic thing. It's just interesting.
Like we were saying last episode, his name is Lil Flame. That's been a part of his whole thing. That's just people want to talk about demonic. Like that is known like in the rock star culture, flames, red, all that stuff. It's just known to be the theme. Nobody's trying to go to hell. Nobody's trying to conjure up the devil. Humans are the ones that associate fire and red with hell. Why? We don't know. Hell might not have even fire at all. Like
which is also interesting because
it's just all this man-made stuff that people want to just act like it's so, but no proof.
With the story of the
Does hell even exist?
With the story of the 10 Commandments, it's funny because who was talking to He was being God. I forget the religious, and I hate to say character, but the religious person. Was it Moses?
I honestly have. This might be bad, but I really don't have a lot of knowledge at all with
It's been a minute since
Christianity.
I've been to Sunday school or anything like that. But I think it was Moses. But the story of the Ten Commandments. He's being talked to by God through the burning bush. The bush is literally on fire.
Yeah, I know that story.
Yeah.
But now fire is associated with evil. Fire is literally what runs this world. We wouldn't even be able to probably eat without fire. Like that's like the basic elements.
You turn on your gas stove.
Yeah, so we're conjuring the devil when I go make soup. Like since when did fire become evil? Fire is literally an element. The main, like, isn't it like 4 elements? Earth, wind, fire. You need fire. So now it's evil.
They make great music.
Yeah, Earth, wind, fire. Like people are just crazy. Like, I actually like when I read some of these comments, I'm genuinely concerned.
It's crazy.
I think there's a lot of psychotic people in this
really
world. Like I'm genuinely, yeah, they really believe it.
They really believe it.
It's a cult. We talked about this in other things, in other podcasts. These people who are super religious are in a cult and don't see it, and are blinded by it. They'll do anything in the name of their God, and it's just scary. It's very scary.
I'm not going to jump into that particular part because I would love to have somebody that's maybe expert would be the right word, but an expert in their particular religion to have a more constructive conversation
about their beliefs
instead of tearing down.
Yeah, I'm not tearing it down, but I'm saying like you see people literally knock down the Twin Towers in the name of their God. Like people will justify crazy acts in the name of whoever their God is that they look up to. Evil acts in the name of their God. Like it's just, I don't know.
I wish we were having this, and I wasn't expecting the intro this way.
I know.
But first of all,
we just jumped right into it.
Just a quick bite. This is the little Fortnite death sound that I have in our soundboard just because it was funny. But Fortnite is weird.
Oh, because of what they did?
Weird for removing the
emote.
So people died at a concert, but the whole game's premise is about
killing people.
Kill 100 people and you win.
You had to be the last one standing. You had to kill anybody in your way.
It's hilarious.
But now they're so what's the word, like
holier than thou.
And they care their morals. But the whole game is violent. The game is literally a violent game.
And again,
they thought by making it colorful and cartoonish that it takes away the violence of it. No, it's still a violent game.
The headshot still gives you
battle royale.
The headshot still gets you the kill faster.
Yeah.
But and this is, again, I just have to keep interjecting. This is not a Travis.
We're not defending him.
Save Travis party.
It's just looking at all aspects. It's being rational.
This is more so just a commentary about public reaction more so than Travis himself.
Mm-hmm. And how the public reaction is severe, and how there's different intentions with each person. Some person wants to make it. They want to make that TikTok feeding off of this, knowing that they're kind of they're doing the most and they're reaching, but they know it's gonna get views. Yeah, that's not evil and demonic.
But that's why, I have certain feelings about TikTok as a company and
all social media.
Just in general. But they've at least taken a step to take down those videos because a lot of them are misinformation.
It's misinformation. I literally reported like mad videos today for misinformation because it's like, this is crazy. Like that, like I said, that was like that footage of him in a car in Europe and he was like dancing to the music. And that page has almost 1 million followers. And like, this is a look into Travis after Astroworld. And everybody's like, look at him. He doesn't care. Like, that's crazy. Now you're literally getting more people to have this hatred towards Travis. It's like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but
that's crazy to me that you have that power.
For what gain though?
People want clout. They're weirdos. They think it's gonna bring them clout. They get off on that. 100,000 views. They get off on that. They got 1 million views and 300,000 likes. Like they're getting off on that. These people are weird. There's a lot of weirdos in this world, insecure, and they get off on certain things. And that's what they get off on that clout. They get a rush from it because they feel important because they're irrelevant in real life. That's how I feel like it.
My bad. I forgot.
I'm on my shot spot.
We gotta utilize these buttons.
I just gotta let you guys know I'm amped up today. So you might get some real like honest things from me today because I'm really on like
I gotta add the
I'm on 10.
The silencer one. But
I was calm. Started out as a beautiful day.
Trying to get clout off of TikTok
off
the names of dead people is insane.
Really?
Y'all the real sick ones, to be honest.
Yeah, they act like they care about they're doing this in the name of Travis. No, you're doing this name for clout. And look what you're criticizing Travis, but look what you're doing. You're making part 3s and part 4s and part 5s on TikTok. And because you're profiting off of these people who just died, because you're making, some people make money off these TikToks. You're the sick one. You're on YouTube making body language videos.
and this is not to say that you shouldn't
Yeah, because that's
be
what we're
able.
doing. We're talking about it.
No, but like I'm saying more so like you should be able to make the money off of it, but you're making money off of the
Lies.
misinformation and all, and you're not even being informative.
You're not being unbiased either. Like if you want to make a whole video on the issue of Travis and the issue of rage culture, then do that. Be unbiased and say Travis has a history of this. You could use his documentary. People were making good points. People use that documentary, the Bird's Eye Tour one, where they showed it. Like, he got arrested for inciting riots. He told people to break in before. Then yeah, be unbiased. Say your opinion and say so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so are involved. But today we're going to focus on Travis Scott's involvement. If you want to speak on Travis Scott's involvement, then do that. But don't make it seem like it's all his fault. He was watching them carry out dead bodies. Like, no, he wasn't. That person that was passed out in that video is alive. Not saying that it's right that he passed out, but he literally just passed out from dehydration. He's fine. So, like you guys are talking about, he watched him carry out a dead body. Now you're lying on people. That person wasn't dead. So I just feel like it's like why are you like spewing opinions that aren't even based or backed with facts. This is backed on what you want to believe. Honestly, not even what you heard is what you want to believe, and you want to paint Travis to be this evil person, and it doesn't go with your narrative. If you're wrong, it doesn't go with your narrative if that person actually didn't die. It doesn't go with your narrative that he actually did stop the show a few times to make sure past that people were okay. That doesn't go with people's narrative. So they try to avoid it, when you bring it up.
Yeah, but he still okay.
Yeah, he still did this. He still took that person's shoe in the last show. Yeah, but you're wrong. So now you're trying to bring up other stuff to deflect from the fact that you were wrong, instead of just being wrong. There's nothing wrong with being wrong.
People eat bacon.
People eat bacon, and they want to talk about what's evil.
People eat bacon.
I thought you're not supposed to eat that.
It's okay. Let's move on.
People are gluttonous. People are fat and overweight and got diabetes, but they want to worry about godliness. Gluttony? I thought gluttony is a sin.
I'm about to get on my nori.
You just had sex with 6 niggas last week.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
you holy. You're not married. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? Travis is a demon. But you're not a demon for your sins? Like, don't play with me, bro. I'm on 10 today. I'm on everybody's neck. So anybody who come for me, I'm ready.
Again, let me reiterate again. This is not a defend Travis. This is a criticism of public reaction.
Yeah, and criticism of people trying to get clout off dead people.
Yeah.
Like, look at you. You're sick. Sick.
Bro. So you can get the fuck off
Like,
TikTok.
we get it. We've been to a Travis show. He literally told us he wants to see blood. We know. We went to the shows.
We seen it.
People who never even went to a freaking concert. Travis at that. We seen it with our own eyes. We know that he's crazy. He do be encouraging the craziness. But I don't think he wants anybody to die. People like he watched people die. Why would Travis willingly commit career suicide? I want someone to answer that. If he knew people were dying and he knew there would be crazy outrage, why would he not? Like, are people dumb? Did they think he would willingly risk his career?
Yes, they do.
Like, are you that stupid? If if you were saying Travis is selfish, he didn't stop the show. No, dummy. If he was selfish, he would have definitely stopped the show to make sure that nobody died because he knew that he would lose his endorsements.
I'm never going to be able to show this on the camera properly, but this is just the video with the guy that was swinging from the balcony of the show that we were at.
That's the guy that jumped?
No,
the first time?
This is not. Yeah, this is the guy that jumped the first time.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody can see this, but this is the video that we were at.
Like, we were there at an infamous show. It wasn't just any show. It was literally a show where somebody is paralyzed. We have the experience to talk about, to give our opinion, because we actually been to a show of his where somebody got hurt.
I forgot this. People were sitting and hanging off the thing.
Oh yeah, they were. Their feet were hanging.
Their feet were dangling. I didn't even realize that.
But they were behind the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were behind the banister or whatever. And that's another thing too. People like he encouraged him to jump. No, he did not. That man was hanging for like a good 10 minutes, and then he looked like he was about to jump. Travis stopped to make sure that people catched him. Caught him. Sorry. If Travis didn't care, he would have said, "Oh, let him jump." No, he literally stopped the show saying, "Oh, you gonna jump? You gonna jump? All right, they're gonna catch you. He was trying to literally encourage him so before he fell to the ground and got hurt.
And he was all right.
Huh?
I said, and he was all right.
Yeah, he was all right. He was fine. He went down and probably was moshing with us and we didn't even know.
If I look in the archives, I could probably find the moment he actually jumped down. But yeah.
I have mad videos on my phone too, but I don't even feel like going through them because I record too much.
I ain't about to do that, but wasn't supposed to start off with a Travis pod. But.
Yeah, like we're just saying we know that Travis has a history of this. We know that the encouraging probably could take it down a notch, and I hope he does. I hope he learned from this to take it down a notch. But we're gonna be rational. We're gonna say, what else? Even with Travis doing that, nobody should have died because he's been doing this and nobody died. You know? What was wrong with this show in particular?
Just like everybody at Rolling Loud a couple days earlier was doing the same thing.
Ooh, I look cute in that video. Send me that.
This one?
Yeah, what was that? I look cute. Send me that.
Okay.
That was 2017. Oh my God, we were babies. I was a baddie. I'm still like I'm a baddie, but at college I was stunning on these people. But babe, don't play with me for real. You know.
I'm abusing this soundboard today.
You know,
Sometimes I'll be
you know,
forgetting
people
it's
used
here.
to come up to me like, "Oh my God, I watch your YouTube videos." I'm like, "You do?"
Let's get out this Travis topic. What else we got?
Yeah, because we talked about it enough last week. We had a whole
Yeah, that's
hour.
20 minutes on Travis.
Yeah.
And I really don't. Well, I'm gonna watch my words, but I really don't care that much to be talking about Travis. Like that.
Right.